I'm giving out a copy of this book to one lucky winner. The Parenting Advantage, Transforming Yourself into Your Child's Greatest Advantage. I'm giving out a copy of this book to one lucky winner. You want to know how to win for yourself a copy of this book, then watch this video till the end. Ensure you watch this video till the end. Hi guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Oluwakemi Adeyemo, and on this channel I talk about my journey of faith, motherhood. I'm living out my best version, purpose discovery, fulfillment, what I am doing every day, what I'm doing consistently to be and live out my best version. I believe so strongly that you are not yet to be a photocopy of another person, but God has created you so unique and so different, and all you can do is to consistently and daily ensure to live out your best version. So welcome to my space, welcome to my YouTube channel. To my returning subscribers, I want to say a very big thank you to you. Thank you for watching every of my videos. Thank you for clicking on my videos. And if this is your first time seeing this pretty face, welcome to this channel. Welcome to this space. I'm so excited to have you here. I tell you, on this channel, it is all about living out our best version. Each seasons of our life, what we can do, how we can do it to ensure that we live out our best version. Using myself as a point of as a using myself as a point. And if this is your first time seeing this pretty face, welcome to my YouTube channel. Again, I say my name is Oluwakemi Adeyemo, and here on this channel we talk about everything living out our best version, what I'm doing daily, my journey of faith, just as I introduced earlier. And if this is one thing you want to know, if you want to know more about me and what I love to share, then just click the subscribe button and join the community. As I said earlier, I'm giving out a copy of this book, The Parenting Advantage, to one lucky winner. Just a bit of introduction. I know if you've been following this channel for a very long time, then you know that I got married 3 years ago. I have a beautiful, amazing, handsome, energetic young boy, and thus coming into the journey of parenting has actually taught me a lot and is teaching me a lot, and that has pushed me to signing up to Intentional Parenting Academy, where I have been gaining and gaining and gaining a lot. And you know, I don't keep those things to myself, right? If you check through my channel, in fact, just go to the comment section for those that are just coming in, so that they will know that, yeah, I've been sharing videos when it relates to parenting rather. So if you also check the description box, I will put a compilation of some of the videos I've shared on parenting. This is something that drives me so well, that young parents like myself, we need the right knowledge to parent in this time and season. And every time I learn, I share to encourage parent like me, young parent like me, to seek knowledge, to seek the right knowledge. There are so many informations on the online, so many things buzzing here and there, and you're like, okay, which one do I submit myself to? I want to encourage you to join the Intentional Parenting Academy. I'm a product of this academy. I've been in this academy for the past 2 years. Yeah, I joined when my son was just 7 months. Until now, I am still there. I am learning. I am growing every day, and it has been an exciting journey. You will do the work. It's a whole lot, but then you will parent from the place of peace and not from a place of fear, being so calm that, yeah, I have the right knowledge, I'm equipping myself with the right knowledge to parent my child and give them that advantage. So, and this is the reason I'm sharing this video yet again. In my last video, I shared about what I have been doing since I gave birth to my son, how we have been keeping record, digital legacy. If you have not seen that video, just click the link here or here to watch that video. It's going to help you understand how you can strategically begin to build digital legacy for your son. I talked about how we have been sending him emails for a very long time, and taking a lot of videos, uploading it here on YouTube. Of course, you cannot see them because they are private. Just building that memory, adequate memory for our son. So to cut the long story short, just click the link up here and check the video out. So this video is a continuation of that particular video. After shooting that video, I thought to myself that, oh, there's still something in line with this that I've not shared with you, and I need to let you know about it so quickly so that we can all build together. And I'm making reference to this book, Raising Independent Thinking Child by Coach Wendy. Yes, Coach Wendy Olege is the founder of the Intentional Parenting Academy. And so far this year, I've read, every year since I joined the Intentional Parenting Academy, every month there is always a book to read. And this month of July, we are reading the book Raising the Boy You Don't Need to Bail Out. So this month in the Intentional Parenting Academy, we are being educated, gaining knowledge as relating to boy child. So we are reading the book Raising the Boy You Don't Need to Bail Out. And of course, I've started reading. Okay, so it's a lot, but then it's, how do I say this now? You are doing this for the good of your child, right? So um just before the end of this video, I'm also going to share how you can join the Intentional Parenting Academy ahead of 2026. Aside that, there is the Intentional Parenting Academy annual conference coming up soon. This month of July, it's 7 days, 40 speakers. I'm going to share the flyer with you, and you can just go ahead to the link in the description box to sign up. So as I said, this particular video is a continuation of the video I shared, my last video, and this is it. I'm also going to share, which is actually the most practical part of it, what I did, what myself and my husband did after reading this book, right? So as I said, this book, Raising the Independent Seeking Child, a part of the book, and said something I want to share with you. Any relationship you are building today must be built with legacy in mind. Our children must be a beneficiary from our relationships, right? It is the quality of their relationship that will best predict our children's future health and happiness. Another part says you cannot choose your children's friends. You cannot choose your children's friend for them, but you can choose the environment where they make friends. Okay, just hold on. I'm going to connect everything together for better understanding. Another part said something, creating a social roadmap for your child. Say the circle of relationship and influence in life. The circle of relationship and influence in life. And this kind of broke it down into three aspects, saying that from age 0 to age 7, there are 4 people who are very, very influential in the life of your child. And that is the parents, their peers, other adults, and pop culture. Then from age 7 to age 12, the order of influence then become their peers, their parents, other adults, and pop culture. Then from age 12 to age 18, we have the peer pressure, the peers, yeah, their peers, other adults, pop cultures, and their parents. This is not to say that, at this last stage, and I just wanted to picture yourself, right? Remember when you were growing up, it came to a time, at some point, the people who had, your friends had influence, a lot of influence over you, right? You are much more influenced. At some time you want to be doing the things your friends are doing. It's now as if, oh, if you're not doing the things they are doing, it's as if you are not up to date, you are not current, and the likes. To change all that, it is not from a place of fear to say that it will get to a point that you will not become the most influential person in the life of your child. Because as they grow, definitely the order of influence changes. And it is peace of mind to know this first. And secondly, begin to strategically position people, position other adults around them that will influence the children. And who are the other adults? So I'm laying emphasis on the other adults. This book gave this understanding. You have to read, right? You have to read to really get everything. So what I'm sharing with you is just a part of the whole book, right? So laying emphasis on the other adults. Coach was saying that the relationship we are building now, you have to be strategic about it. Think of legacy. Don't just have friends, but your circle of friends should be about legacy, should be about people, positioning people around your children that even when you don't become the most influential in the hierarchy of influence, now when you are no longer the most influential person in the life of your child, there are people around them they can speak to and get the right insight. So this is where I am coming to. Your friends, the friends you have now, the circle of friends, the caliber of people you have now. What is the quality of your circle of influence? What is the quality of your relationship, the people you have around you? You don't want to just have friends for friends' sake. I usually say this, that see, do not blame those at the top, if the first people they would give offers to or opportunities to are the first people within their circle, don't blame them. Because okay, the president of Nigeria or the president of any country, before they consider an outsider, before they consider an outsider for a role or for an opportunity, the first people they will consider is the people in their circle. So what am I trying to say? Start strategically building the circle of your friends or your circle, such that your children can see that, oh, even if, okay, that will bring me to, but I don't want to jump ahead of myself. I just want to expatiate more on the other adults. The other adults are the friends that you have now, or the friends that you are building, the relationship you are strategically positioned, the quality of your relationship, right? The quality of your relationship, the quality of your friends. Do you have friends that, if your children cannot speak to you and they speak to those adults, do you believe or do you have that confidence that they will tell your children the right thing, or they will guide them in the right path? They will guide them in the right way they should go. You cannot choose your children's friends, but you can choose, you can create the environment where they choose their friends. Why do you think the friends of the wise will always be friends, or caliber of people, the likes of Dangote and the likes, they will always have their circle as friends. Their children will always be each other's friends. See friends, or see guys, see mommies, see daddies. You need to be intentional about the quality of people you have around you, or those you call friends. This is the legacy you are giving your children. This is the leverage you are giving them. This is the access, the opportunity. You are opening doors for them with the quality of people that you have around. So let me bring it down to what we did after reading this book. So then, one of the practical things we did, if I can still get a picture, I'm going to take a snapshot of the message we sent to the other adults that we want our children to have, right? Those we consider our close and people we know we share the same value, right? So we reached out to few of our friends, right? Few of our mutual friends, and we said to them that over time we've seen how we share the same value. We've seen how we share the same faith. We've seen how we've worked together, worked together from a long period of time till now, and we want you to be the other adult in the life of our child. I don't think we mentioned the word other adult, but then what I'm trying to say is we want you to be um, another person our son can easily speak to. And you know what we did? Yeah, we sent them that message. I'm going to take a picture and post it here so you just see the content of the message we sent to them. That over the years we've seen how we worked together, how we have the same value, how we shared the same value, and how our friendship has grown over the years. And we want Micah, we want our son to know you. We want our son, we want you to be a role model. We want you to be serve as a mentor to our son, in the journey of life, right? We also gave them the email address of our son to send emails to him as he deemed fit, anytime, anything you want to share with him. And another thing we did was that he's young, but we sat him down, we had a conversation, we told him, and we did we did I think we did a video call with one of them, and we told him that, okay, this is daddy so, this is mommy so. If you cannot talk to mommy and daddy, if there's something you want to talk about and you don't want to tell mommy and daddy, you can always tell those people, because we know so well that whatever they say to him is what we would say to him. We share the same value over the years. We've seen ourselves. Of course, that's why I would also say that understand the friends that you will work with. My husband used to say that God gives us different kind of God brings people our way. It is left to us to understand those we need to work with, those we need to run with, and those we need to do the rest of our life with, right? Understanding the type of friendship or the caliber of people God has given you, and intentionally invest in that relationship, and let that relationship become something that you can give. Relationship should be a legacy you can give to your children. So that was what we did. And Every time when we talk, we randomly together, we just send voice note to them. We are consciously making him understand that these are other people you can speak to. We are positioning them as influence for our son because we know them, we have shared the same value, we are walking the same path, and God is helping all of us together. So, what am I trying to say? What am I trying to bring out from this video? If the people you have in your circle, you can't trust your child with them, then there's a lot of work to do. If you can't trust your child, you can't trust your children with people you have or those you call friends. That is to say, you can't entrust the future of your child into their hands. Of course, our children is in the hands of God. But you can't trust that they will give your child the right counsel. Then there's a need for change of circle. But it also boils down to what kind of value are you building yourself? What value do you have for yourself? What do you have in you? What kind of person are you? What is the journey of growth that you are taking? Because the more we grow, the more we see the people. Growth kind of distinguish those you should work with, those you should not work with. Growth streamlines your friends, streamlines your circle, right? It's then that you see some people saying your own is even too much. But that, I just digress. But that's to say that there's a lot of work to do if you cannot entrust your child into the you cannot trust the counsel of your so-called friends, of your circle. You cannot trust their judgment, or you cannot trust what they share with your son to be true. Then it means that you need to check your circle of friends. And I again want to say that begin to pay close attention to your friend, because any relationship you are building today must be built with legacy in mind. It must be built with legacy in mind. So this is what we did after reading this book. After reading this book, and as I said, this is just a fraction, a part of the book, right? So, whew, this is just a part of the book, and there's a whole lot more. But that's one of the practical steps we took. So today, I want you to check within. Ask yourself honestly, the people I have in my circle, those I call my friend, can I trust them to give my children or to give my child the right counsel? Can I trust my children into their hands? Can I trust them with decisions that matters to the life of my child? That means you need to pay close attention to your circle of friends. Pay close attention to your influence. Pay close attention, because relationship is legacy. In fact, it's one of the greatest legacy. And next time you see some settle, I don't want to say, okay, the next time you see the rich maintaining that circle of the rich, don't blame them. Next time you see the wise maintaining that circle of wise men, their friends are their friends, they run in the same circle, don't blame them. Because um I want to quote this Yoruba adage, Egbe yeleye woto. Right? I don't know the English interpretation, but what am I trying to say is that Egbe yeleye woto, Egbe yeleye woto. The kind of values you have will determine the kind of people you work with, right? I think that explains it more. The kind of value you have in yourself, or you have for yourself, or you are working with, determines the caliber of people that comes to you, or you journey with. I hope this video makes a lot of sense to you, and I hope you are going to take immediate action. You're going to take immediate action. Check your circle of friends, and most importantly, I must not leave this out, because yes, we know our circle of friends, but it's also we know our circle of friends, but there is also the part of placing it before God to say, God, are those the people you want me to trust my child with? Right? So, as much as you scan, you also need to, by the Spirit, let God lead you to the right people to work with. And if you are in a relationship, and I mean, if you are all out for the result I can get from this relationship, then you are not ready to make quality relationship or to have quality friends. You are not ready for the journey of friendship. If all you are out for is what will I benefit from this relationship, what will I benefit from this person, then you are not ready. You're not ready. You're not ready to go on that part of friendship, because Bible says that there is a friend that sticks closer than your brother, right? So God brings people into our life, and it brings them for a purpose and for a reason. There are some He wants us to run with. There are some He wants us to do the journey of life with. So it takes wisdom to identify them and begin to take each season, work each season of our life with them. So do not be all out there for friends of benefits. So whatever this the value they will add to you, but always look out to what can I also add to the life of my friends. This person that I call friend, how can I be of help? How can I serve them? How can I add value to them? So do not just be out there for the benefit that you get from this friendship alone, but also look out to for be so intentional about how do I bless them, how do I serve them, how do I, you know, be a blessing to this child, to this friend actually, or this friends. So, and if God has blessed you with quality friendship, celebrate them. Don't wait for their birthday before you celebrate them. Celebrate them, intentionally celebrate them. And I think this video I've done a two-in-one work, right? First, talking about legacy, positioning quality people around your first, around your child rather. Secondly, looking deep down to your quality of friends, other people you can trust your child with. And if you are just out there for the friends of benefit, you need to re-strategize. You need to look within and really begin to look at being a value and serving your friends, being a blessing to them. And if God has given you quality people, then thank God and intentionally invest into that relationship. Okay, with that, I've come to the end of this particular video. But before I go, celebration of our third year wedding anniversary, we are giving out a copy of this book, The Parenting Advantage, to a young parent. And anywhere you are in the world, you can get a copy of this book. So you don't worry about how will this book be dispatched to me. There are distributors of Coach Wengi book all over Lagos, Nigeria, all over Nigeria itself. They are, in fact, even in the US and the UK, there are distributors all over the. And you're asking yourself, how do you get a copy of this book? Okay, so there are just about 5 to 6 steps. Number one, your child must be between ages 0 to 6. Your first child must be between ages 0 to 6. Number two, um, like this video, share this video with someone. Number three, put a comment in the comment section. Tell me why you need this book. Tell me why you should win this book. Then get your friend and family to like this video, to like your comment. The person with the highest likes is definitely going to win this book. Number four, be ready to pay the dispatch fee. There are distributors of Coach Wendy's book all over the world, all over the world. So we get the copy, we get the buy the book, we pay for the book, but you pay for the dispatch fee from your location, from the distributor's location to your location. And number six, if I'm right, or number five, I want you to go to the link in the description box, right, and get yourself at least sources, either a course, either a guide, either a book. The lowest is 1,000 naira. I think you can, yes, you can get a guide or something for 1,000 naira. This book is approximately 8,000 naira. I think it's 8,000 naira now. This book is 8,000 naira now. So imagine, just get yourself at least 1,000 naira, a guide or something for one, at least. Of course you can get much more, and I'm sure when you get, you will see, when you go through the link in the description box, there are so many resources there for you. So click on the link, get at least one resources for yourself, right? And how do I know that you've gotten one resource? Of course I will know. I will know that you've gotten one resources, right? So get yourself at least one resources. And yeah, finally, register for the TIP annual conference coming up soon, coming up in the month of July. All other details is displayed on your screen. So these are the requirements. Let me go over it once again. Number one, your child should be from age 0 to 7. The first child should be from age 0 to 7. Secondly, share this video with someone. Number three, put down in the comment section why you want me to give you a copy of this book. Tell me what you want to learn. Just say amazing things that you want to learn, right? Get your friends and family to like. The person with the highest likes definitely gets the book. However, the person must also have gotten for himself a copy, at least one resources from the amazing resources of Coach Wendy. Number five, be ready to pay your dispatch fee from the distributor's location to your location. Number six, register for the TIP annual conference. That was where my journey all started. My journey into the Intentional Parenting Academy started from the annual conference. So, and I'm so sure that when you join, when you be a partaker of this, you will definitely want to be a part of the inner circle. So, thank you so much for watching this video till the end. In case, okay, I'm going to reach out, type again in the comment section the requirements so that you just ensure you tick each and every one of it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.